Hello guys, it's Crafty Fox, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build the Santa Fe GE Universal Series U28CG diesel locomotive in Minecraft. And here's a 360 view of it. And this is actually a commission by Zachary, so thanks to him for making this video possible. And he also commissioned two other locomotives which are on the way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the build, and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make the plow, which is just polished diorite, and we're going to have that right on top of the tracks, 3 blocks wide, and we're going to make the sides of it cornered like this, and then we're going to add an upside down one on the edges. The middle, we're going to add 5 blocks across of clay, and then the middle of that we need to add a coupling, which is just a dark oak slab, and then we're going to add tripwire hooks on either side. Then the middle, we want to add a stone slab like that, and we're going to add 3 blocks wide behind it. Now in the middle, we're going to add in a black concrete block, and then right behind it we need to add in 2x3 black concrete. And then we're going to take black concrete and add 6 in the middle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the side, let's add in another brick wall here. Skip a block and add 2. Skip a block and add 1. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Then we're going to fill in the spaces in between with black concrete. Alright, so then we're going to add in the wheel, so we're going to go down over here and just skip one away from here and add a gray terracotta block. Place that on the tracks, and right behind it we're going to take dark oak stairs and place it behind, upside down. Then we're going to skip a block and do the same thing, and we're going to skip a block and do the same exact thing. So got all our wheels, and now we're going to add in this middle area, the traction motors, which are just another brick block right in between where the stairs are. Alright, and then we're going to take out another brick slab and then add it in between where the axles are. Then we're going to take out hoppers, and we're going to add that to the sides of all the wheels. And in between this area we need to take out dark oak fence gates and add that in between. And we're also going to have that on the side of right in front of where the stairs are. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, in between here and in front of the stairs. And there's also in the back dark oak fence gate here, and then dark oak fence gates right behind the wheels, and we're going to open them up. Alright, so on the layer above there's actually another brick slab, just 3 blocks across, like that. And now to make the outer edge of this bogey, we need to take out polished diorite slab, and then we're going to add that in the front of the back 2 hoppers. And we're going to go right above the first hopper, and we're going to add an upside down polished diorite stairs, right side up diorite stairs facing the back, and then a slab. And then we're going to repeat this pattern again, just upside down facing the back, and then a slab, then right over here upside down, and then facing the back. So we got this nice shape here, and we're going to go to the other side and pretty much do the same thing, upside down facing the back, slab, upside down facing the back, slab, upside down facing the back, and then we need those 2 polished diorite slabs down below. So next we're going to add in the steps, so that's just going to be acacia slabs, just 2 blocks right on the side. And this middle area here, we can fill that in black concrete. Alright, cool. It's looking good so far. Now we're going to add in this middle fuel tank. So that's going to be 5 blocks across on top of clay. And I'm going to make it 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing on the other side. I think I'll link it up together. And we're going to add the bottom row 3 blocks across like that. Same thing on the other side. And then we're going to connect these two parts together. But actually, you don't need to do that for this one, because we're just going to take polished diorite stairs, add it across. So you won't really see it like that. Same thing on the other side. But if you can see it, I would cover this area up. Alright, so then we're going to take out another brick slab and add a row of 3 in the back here. And this is the part where we're going to do the same exact thing that we did in the front to the back. Alright, so once we've done that, this is what the chassis looks like so far. Then we're going to go to the front, and we're going to take out red concrete, and we're going to make a C shape right behind this slab. And then we're going to make a C shape using yellow concrete. Make a C shape using red again. So we got that nice layer. And then in the middle here, let's add yellow. Just to replace that block. And then we need to add red concrete in the middle here. And then down below, let's add red concrete box. Like that. Same thing on the other side. And right on top, we're going to add acacia slab. Then right behind it, we need to add a 2x3 of red concrete. And a yellow concrete in the middle on top. And red concrete on the sides. And one in the front. Do the same thing on the other side. And then we need to add a row of 3 black stained glass blocks across the front windshield. And then we need 2 black glass on the sides. Then in the middle, we need to add in black concrete, just cover up the interior of the window, because we are not having an interior. And we'll also need to add a row of 3 red concretes under here, where the glass is. Then next step, we're going to add a 3x3 square of red concrete on top of the roof. And a yellow concrete sticking out in front like that. Then we'll take acacia slabs. We're going to add 3 across the roof on the sides. And then in the front, we need to add in a stone button to make some triangle shape like that. These are just some lights. And we can also add in birch fence gate in the middle. Open that up like that. On top, we need the horn, so that's a dark oak fence gate like that. And we can also add in this brake wheel, which is just an acacia trapdoor. On this side, close it up. And then in the middle, we need to add in 3 blocks across of dark oak buttons, like so. Now for the back area, let's work on that a little bit. On this side, there's going to be 6 blocks long of red concrete on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then we'd go on the inner wall, and I'm going to make a 2x3, 3 blocks tall of red concrete. Then I'm going to add an extra one in the middle. And now the other side, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just line it up, and then an inner wall of red concrete. And then on top, we're going to add clay. Let's make a 3x3 on top. And then we're going to add in 2 bedrocks on the sides. Clay in the middle. And then we'll add in light gray carpet on top of the bedrock, so we cover that up. And we can also add in a row of 3 iron trapdoors on top. Alright, now we're going to work a little bit on the back. Let's go over here. So we're going to make a 3 blocks wide clay here. I'm going to make it 4 blocks tall, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually I lied, it's 5, like that. And then we're going to connect this top section of clay to the front. So just go across. all the way like that. And once we do this, we can work a little bit more on the back, which is going to be twin light down here, just 2 blocks down. Birch fence gate, open that up. And on the sides of it, there is the number plates, which are just birch signs. The left-hand side has a ladder, so we're using actual Minecraft ladders. And the right-hand side has a stone button, so let's add that. Alright, next we're going to add in clay. And we're pretty much going to go on the inner wall of this. Just go 1 block inside, add clay, and add a row across the bottom all the way, link that up all the way to the back. And then the other side, we do the same exact thing. Like so. Alright, now we're going to add in 4 clay in the back on the secondary like row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to add in some bedrock blocks. Just make a 2x4 here. And we're going to add 1 diagonally down. And do the same thing on the other side. And then we'll add clay right on top of that bedrock. Alright, so now let's add in a light gray glass pane. We're going to add that before and after the bedrock on top. Just add a row across. And also the middle has some daylight detectors or daylight sensors, or it's just called detectors, I mean. So add a row across on top. We're going to make it blue because I like blue better. It's a cooler color and it matches the clay. Now we're going to skip 4 blocks and we're going to add another daylight sensor or daylight detector. Make it blue. And we're going to add another one here in between these 2 bedrocks. Alright, now what we're going to do, let's add in a dark oak button. And we're going to add 2 of them here, just spaced apart. And then a pair here, skip a block, pair here, skip a block, another pair. As for the other side, there's going to be 2 stone buttons here. And then right behind that bedrock, we're going to add a pair here, skip block, pair, skip 1, pair. Like that, very nice. Now we're going to add in clay. Let's work on this side first. So we're going to add clay right below this bedrock all the way across and fill in the part in the front. Same thing on the other side. And for this back section, we're going to add another column of clay here. And for the other side, it's going to be a little bit different. There's going to be 2 blocks long column here of clay. And now we need to add in this Santa Fe logo. So that's going to be red concrete. I'm going to make a backwards C shape. Then we're going to make a backwards H. Then we're going to add 1 down here and then a C shape. Alright, now we're going to flip the pattern for the other side. And the thing about this one is that it's like 1 block off. So it's going to be 1 block offset, I guess, towards the front. So do the same pattern, backwards C shape. Yeah, backwards H shape. Then 1 block down here and then a C shape. Then we're going to fill in all the spaces in between, clay. And the other side, we're going to do the same thing. Alright, cool. So we got that Santa Fe logo. Very nice. And on this side, it's a little bit different from the other side. So let's go to the first hopper in the back. Right here. Go right above it. Add red concrete and all the way towards the front. Then we're going to take out acacia slabs and then add that all the way across to that last hopper right there. And then we're going to go down the other side and I'm going to add acacia right above this hopper all the way to the front. Alright, cool. Looking good so far. And then we need to add polished deer right in the middle to replace this slab. And then we need to add in an L shape, like 2 L's with oak fences right there. And then we're going to add 2 blocks tall on the sides. And we'll go to the front and do the same thing. Add in these 2 L shapes. And then 2 on the sides here. And then we need to add in an oak slab right there, because that is missing. So let's add an oak slab. Just add it right there in that nook. Alright, so behind it, there's going to be... actually, I do need to replace this block. I forgot to change this, actually. So that should be... birch fence here, so let's add that. Before I had it in nether brick, but I changed it to birch. Alright, so now let's add in, what should we add? Let's see if there's any detail here. Not really. There's like actually some stone slabs here, so we need to add that. Just 6 blocks long here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other side, just add the 6 again on top. Like so, and there is some stone buttons down there. So there's going to be 3 here, and then 1 by itself right there. And actually, never mind, that's 4. So 4 like that. And the other side is going to be acacia, skip 1, and another acacia button. Then skip 1 stone, skip 1 stone, skip 1 stone. Like that. And then for the rest of this red concrete, we need to fill that in with light gray wool across, like so. Then we're going to move back towards the front, and we need to cover up that top yellow concrete with red carpet, like so. And we also do need to add in birch signs for the number plates. Alright, so now we're going to add in the door banner. So we're going to go add to the loom. Take a black banner and add a red dye inside. Make it a border one. Place it back inside. And I'm going to add a row across the bottom half of it. And then just pretty much add 2 in the front of the cab. Then 2 in the back. Alright, cool. Looks good so far. And then we're going to add in this middle section, which is just red glass pane here. And on this side, there is going to be 2 red glass panes, like that. Alright, so now we're going to add in the railings. So let's add in birch fence. Just skip 1 here, 2 blocks tall. Skip 1, 2 blocks tall. Skip 1, 2 blocks tall. And then we're going to skip 1, and then we're going to go down diagonally. And keep on doing this till we reach the end. And that's going to link up right next to that other oak fence. Now the other side, just skip 1 here, add 1, skip 1, add 1. And once we reach this diagonal point, we're going to add a fence like that. Then I'm going to keep on repeating this every other block to reach the back again. And then we're going to need fence gates. And just add it in between everything. I guess I'll just place some temporarily. Or we have like these carpets here, or I can actually place it on the side. Alright, and then delete this thing here. Do the other side. Pretty much the same thing. And then once we reach that point, delete these blocks inside. Very nice. And let's see if we're missing anything else. Oh yeah, this part in the back, there's no plow, so just get rid of this plow. Replace it with clay. And we're going to add levers underneath the tripwire hook, so it looks like it's going down. some air brake design. Alright, so now let's look at the rest of the locomotive, see if we missed anything. I don't really think so. So yeah, that is actually, wait a minute. One last detail. This spruce shaft door. And close it up. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done with this locomotive. So that's how you build the Santa Fe GE Universal Series U28CG. And thanks to Zachary for commissioning this build and making this build possible. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the build. If you do, remember to hit that like button down below, and that helps support the channel. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I'll be uploading more videos like this in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.